As the title says, less than 1 year before retirement. How about you? Now, I've said on many occasions I will work 1 or 2 years, and those 1 or 2 years have gone by. And I'll say, I'll wait till the stock market really goes up. And then it drops. And then everything I put in for the last month is gone. Speaking of working, most of the people I started my career with many decades ago are either retired or dead. And I'm still working. Should I keep doing this? I don't think so. My heart really isn't in it anymore. Most of the people I'm sitting next to weren't born, or maybe even their parents weren't born when I started my career. So I do listen to them, and I enjoy hearing their points of view. I never told them how much experience I have or how old I am. People would be shocked. So 5 or 6 of them live in the same apartment. They have no choice. Their entry-level jobs do not pay enough. And they're starting their careers at about $250,000 in debt for a bachelor's degree that is more than likely useless. The hours in the business that I work in have always been crazy. I'm used to that. But I'm also a lot tireder sooner than I used to be. Like falling asleep at 8 o'clock at night. Major concern I hear about people who recently retired or are planning on retiring is the ego thing. You identify with what you do for a living, basically. And once you aren't that person anymore, what happens? Well, in my own case, I had a very public job for the longest time. People knew who I was. In the past 5 years, I stayed in the same industry, but took a much lower position. There are too many kids over here, I'm turning around. So after 5 years, I'm definitely used to not being the person I used to be, or had the title I used to have. Does that make sense? I suppose so. So I think it makes it easier for me to kind of fade out in the background. Also, during the past 5 years, I didn't do as much social media as I used to when I worked, because I would be online promoting what I'm going to do next. And make sure you see this. So in the past 5 years, there's been very little of that. It's almost like I retired from social media anyway. Oh no, the leaf blowers are following me this way. This is what you get to look forward to in retirement. Leaf blowers. Every day. Anyway, getting back to social media, I do look forward to one thing every year, and that's my birthday. I love my birthday up. I love the ego thing, people wishing you a happy birthday. And that's the one time during the year I say thank you and how are you and things like that. But that's the only time really. It's a very nice afternoon here at the beach. The only bad thing is, it seems like every other person is out here with a leaf blower. Do we really need leaf blowers when leaves aren't even falling? They've been out here for hours. Anyway, just an observation. One of the many wonderful things you get to look forward to in retirement, I guess. This is kind of a rehearsal. Well, I hope this construction project in back of me is quiet. By the way, we're at my Airbnb. It's very nice out here. I was thinking of maybe going in the hot tub today. It wasn't so noisy out here today, think about it. So we're at the Airbnb, and it's very nice here. It's about 3 bedrooms, and it's a nice getaway from the city, that's for sure. Oh, it's much quieter in here. Are you down to those last few months before you pull the trigger and actually retire? Or are you a few months into it? I'd like to know what your experiences are and your thoughts, especially if you're planning on doing this in the next few months. What have you done to prepare yourself for it? Not just financially, because none of us have saved millions of dollars like these financial planners all over YouTube say we had to. There is no way I could have saved millions of dollars. Anyway, let me know in your comments what you think and what you'd like to talk about more. Thanks so much. Bye-bye. Oh, don't forget to like the video. That's very important. Please like the video now. We'll see you again soon. Bye-bye. Beautiful out here. Nice to be working all by myself. I wonder how daring I should be. How daring should I be out here? I hope I run on these rocks. Was hoping to see some sea creatures out here, but not so far. Hello there, my friend. You appear to be retired. How about a little smile for the camera? I guess it'll do. Thanks so much. Kinda wish I could live your life. You're pretty warm sitting there. Not a care in the world, huh? Anything to say to the audience? Okay, I'll leave you alone. Okay, take a look at this. Oh. Yeah, this is kind of pre-retirement skip day. This is kind of a rehearsal of things I'd like to do once I'm permanently retired. I know this spot in particular is where tourists get drenched by waves coming in. But I'm going to be the brave one above these lines. Can you read that? It says, in memorial to Miss Harbor and Store Department Ray Power, Jack Chambers, fisherman of the Truman Fleet, October 1936, on a mission of rescue. Interesting. This is getting pretty crazy, huh? And everyone's getting soaking wet.